Well, hello, Bella. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Really good. Thanks for hopping on with me this afternoon for a few minutes.
Yeah,
Very excited to have you. So you actually just played Lollapalooza this weekend, your biggest crowd that you ever played. How was that?
it was crazy. I feel like I walked out onto the stage and I looked, I was like, whoa. I think it was just crazy to have that many people go to see me. I don't know, it was crazy, but it was fun.
I couldn't even imagine. What is one moment from the set that you'll never forget?
Mm, I mean, performing I Love It is always crazy, but I do love performing Marrow, especially the end, because I just get to do my thing and I'm not walking around and standing, I'm on the ground, which is fun. But those two moments.
It's always great to be able to just kind of do your own thing, especially when the audience is interacting with you and really enjoying it.
Yeah.
I know, I love it, I love it, I love it is one of my favorites. Always playing it on the station because I'm just like, let's just keep going. So, moving on to your debut album, My Reckless Abandon. So that's been out for a few weeks now. What has been the most surprising fan reaction so far from that album?
Honestly, I feel well, honestly, it's been weird because I feel like the songs, and these are my favorite songs, so I'm happy about it. But the songs that I was like, okay, I feel like sometimes when I make music, people really like the sad songs, and I feel like a lot of my fans are really like to be sad. And so I was like, when I was making the album, I was kind of pushing more for those songs because I was like, okay, I don't want to put out music nobody likes. But then the songs that people liked the most were not the sad songs. So I was like, okay. I was like, all
Yeah.
right, interesting. I guess I'm just gonna put out music I like now. So that was
I,
probably the thing for sure.
I get that a lot from artists that the songs that they didn't expect the audience to love is the ones that everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's my favorite one off the album.
Well, that's the thing is it's not that I don't expect it because I'm like, I love the song. I think this is the best song. And then people will like that one the best. But I'm like, okay, I guess I just need to trust my gut because I'm getting misconstrued. But
Looking back now that all of the songs are out in the world, is there a song that means something different to you now than when you first wrote it for the album?
honestly, I feel like a lot of the songs mean something different to me now. I still love all of them, but I just think what I was going through and what happened to me changed my perspective on them a little bit, which is a good and a bad thing. But it is what it is.
So if someone hadn't listened to your music yet,
Mhm.
but they're interested, what is the first track that you would tell them to listen to and why?
I mean, I feel like I would have to say, listen to I Love It.
Yes. Yeah,
I
agree.
just feel like when I wrote that song, I was like, this is so me. This is the most me song. And I do feel that way about a lot of other songs, but I Love It is just so true to me and my core as a human.
I actually was talking to my roommate the other day. I was saying how we were doing this interview, and they were like, I don't think I know who she is. And I'm like, you have to listen to I Love It. Like, once you hear that, you're going to be hooked. You're going to listen to the whole album. So I agree. I think that is the one song that, like, if people don't know,
Yeah,
listen to that. It's a great, like, first song to pull them
for
in.
sure, for sure.
Is there a song that didn't make it on the album that
There's
you wrote?
tons.
Tons.
There's
Oh, I'm sure.
tons.
Yeah.
I love to write, and I think I kind of drive people crazy because I just make a million songs, but there were a bunch. But there's a funny story when we were finishing up the album. We had one track because I was like, there's gonna be 13 songs because I really wanted there to be 13 songs, but I hadn't written 13 songs, but I was like, there's gonna be 13 songs. And um we were 3 weeks out from the album and I had 12 songs. And they were like, we need a 13th song. And I was like, okay. And so we're pedal to the metal, trying to figure out what this last song is. And we came up with the song called I Ruin Everything. And it's so bad. I hate that song so much. But basically, the whole premise of it is I ruin everything. I'm the worst. And you were mean to me and I deserve it. And I'm just like, okay. And I just was like, this isn't even true. I was like, this is the worst song I've ever made. And then I was like, I was feeling really upset and I was in Canada and I Deserve Better. And I was like, this is like way more real. I was like, this is so much like I'm actually feeling the song. Because they're like, I Ruin Everything song. I was like, I don't feel anything from this. This is terrible. And so I was like, and then I deserve better, and I was like, I do deserve better. And we were in the studio and we recorded it, and it was amazing. And I was like, great. And that's a lot of people's favorite on the album. So I'm happy with that decision.
I love that so much. That is a great story. Is there, speaking of you writing your lyrics, is there a lyric on the album that you are especially proud of?
Yeah. In
Yeah.
Marrow, when I say I'm loyal to the bone, but maybe Marrow isn't good enough, that's my favorite line on
Ooh.
the whole album.
Oh, that's a good one. I love that. Okay, so is there any advice that you've gotten from artists along the way that you've really taken to heart and you're hoping to pass on one day?
I mean, honestly, this is kind of lame, but I feel like I haven't like spoken to kind of any artists really that have at least given me advice, but I have seen a lot of interviews, and I feel like one of the best things I heard was Olivia Dean was in an interview, and she was, and this actually like really influenced me at the time I probably needed it the most, like in November-ish. And she was on this interview and she was like, my advice for like young female artists or just young artists in general is to like don't be afraid when you're like in the session to like not like something, because if you just
Ooh,
make songs that you don't, if you're making the song for the person that's in the room with you, it's your song, you're not going to like it, so what are you doing?
yeah.
And she said it a lot nicer than I just did, but basically I took that and I was like, yeah, what am I doing? I was like, I need to make songs that I actually like and like feel like me. And it was just like a really cool thing, and then a lot of awesome songs came from that. So
I love that. That's some really good advice. I
yeah.
like that. So, kind of helping fans get to know you a little bit more. What is one random fact about you that you think would surprise fans?
Okay. I'm a brown belt in Taekwondo, which
Oh,
is
snap.
random. But my dad was super into like safety and like me being able to like defend myself when I was little. So I did a bunch of Taekwondo. I didn't end up finishing it because I got too busy in high school, but yeah.
Hey, but still brown belt. I mean, better than me. I know no taekwondo. So you're beating me in a fight. So so I don't know if you do vision boards or anything, but kind of on the concept of a vision board and you're early in your career, a lot to look forward to. What is something that hasn't happened yet that you are hoping happens in your career?
Uh, I I'm so into vision boarding and so into like Pinterest boards and whatever.
Love it.
I actually made my 2026 board, and I was looking at it the other day and everything has come true. So
Honestly,
I
I
was like,
wish.
I was like, okay, awesome.
That's a
Um,
flex.
yeah, I was like, this is crazy. Um, but yeah, so
Hey,
I'm very happy and very excited to be living. I have like a non-career goal. I was kind of like, I really want to like feel really like settled in my like my the way I like live my life, because I feel like I'm very like,
okay.
I have a rambunctious life a little bit, and so I
Mhm.
really want to find like something that makes me peaceful, whether I start doing yoga or whatever. But that's
I
my
love that.
yeah.
Yes, I mean, especially being on the road and with your career, it is important to find something to kind of just bring it, down back to peace. So,
Yeah.
I mean, even in my job, I'm like, mine is dancing. I dance and I forget everything. And I'm like, ooh, feel like a new person
I love
again.
that. I love that. It's amazing.
Thank you. So you've already knocked some huge milestones out. I mean, your debut album, Lollapalooza, I mean, your fan base is growing. If we have this conversation again a year from now, what is something you're hoping you'll be able to say that you have accomplished?
Mm, I think I want to do more festivals. Like I would love to do Coachella. I think that would
Oh,
be
yes.
awesome. Um, yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, Coachella. Well, here's hoping the next time that we meet, you've done Coachella. Fingers crossed. Thank you so much for taking time with me this
Of course.
afternoon. So great to meet you, and I wish you the best.
Yay, thank you.